Hey, so real quick, I wanted to show you how you can upload or post an image on Bubble and then it be sent through your Xano API and stored in your Xano database. So for the purpose of this example, I made a really simple table called images with a field for photos. And the way to store photos is you can go to storage and then we have image, video, and also attachment there. So I'm going to jump to my API now. And I made this API group here. So anytime you are uploading files in Xano, you want to use this nice little pre-built upload API endpoint. If you go to add an API endpoint and then upload content, you'll see we have it for image, video, and attachment. But I built one out here, and usually when you create that, it's just a one-liner, which is going to take the file resource or the content and create that create the file so it can be stored in your database. So I took it one step further and I actually went ahead and created an add record function. And I'm just mapping that variable that's creating that image and that metadata and just matching it to my photo field here. So now that we have our endpoint built, you can actually go ahead and copy that endpoint URL right there by clicking that button. And let's go back into Bubble here. And now in our API Bubble API connector, you'll see here is the way I've set up this API. So we're using it as an action, and it's also a post. The body type is actually going to be form data. Okay, and so when you go ahead and set the parameters for that content input, you can actually have the value as a file here, and you want to make sure to check send file right there, and then you're able to actually initialize that call. So let's go ahead and go to my design here. So I just used and I think my video is blocking it, but I use this file uploader right here. I have this image here. This is just to display it before it's actually uploaded, but you obviously don't need that. And then I have this button that controls our workflow and actually saves the upload. So if we click on this button and I go into this start edit workflow, you can see right here, I have this one workflow here. So all I'm doing is going to my plugins, and then I'm finding that post image API call that I created. And then in here, we actually want to use the dynamic link part, and we're going to insert dynamic data, and we're just going to say that file uploader A's value, and that's it. And we don't want anything here in the body. And I've already created this, so I'm going to delete this. But now if we go ahead and preview this, I will show you how this actually runs once it loads. Okay, so now that Bubble's loaded, I can click here to upload a file. And let's go ahead with some pizza here. And you'll see I'll get that preview, which I created in Bubble. I took that off one of their tutorials. I can hit save upload. I don't have this page go anywhere. So now let's jump back to Xano. Let's check out my database. And when I click into here, we'll see that we now have pizza in our database. So there you have it.